I make the most of it? Just like creatively?
Yeah, creative. For example, you're a male.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you make the most of the maleness by enhancing its qualities, and also getting also, because you see both male and female have both genders within themselves. Like
yeah,
the male and female, the yin and the yang, is contained with each form. So even though you have a penis and a woman has a vagina, you cannot change that. But the qualities of the gender is both
are the same.
Are the same.
Okay.
So this means that as a man, you enhance your maleness by accepting your maleness and also inviting the feminine qualities into you, and then you reach more perfection as a man. Similarly with a woman. A woman has also maleness in her, but if she rejects her femininity, then she cannot attain the things that she wants, which are in the male. You see? But if she accepts first her femininity, and she loves herself as she is, being a woman, then automatically she acquires the yang qualities of the male, which are more yang, you see? And then when we have the yin and the yang energy completing themselves, then we have completion.
Yeah. So I see. So what you're saying is that by accepting everything that you're given in life, that you didn't have a choice about because you didn't ask, you reach a that allows you to get past the hindrances.
That's to get past the limitations, but also to make the most of those limitations by actually acquiring more unlimited potential.
I see.
You see, the unlimited potential is always there, but when you meet the so-called limitation, you rise above it, so that you have more and more and more. So what I'm saying is that if you're born male with male energy, then you accept it fully and completely, see the beauty of it, and then by accepting it you acquire also the feminine qualities of it, and combining both you reach completion as a human being, you see, and vice versa. So
what would you say to somebody who's born handicapped?
Yeah, it's the same thing. This is where we begin to understand that nothing happens by chance.
Yeah.
Okay? For example, if a child is born blind or deformed or anything like this, you might say, oh, the poor thing. Well, you see, another thing that we do not see, we have to look at the whole picture. You have to see the full picture. When you see the full picture, you see that you are an eternal being. And in order for you to learn the very perfection of the universe and actually realize it fully, the only way that you can do that is by knowing that you have choices. So now, let's assume that your body drops and you are in your ethereal form. So at this point, you still have choices. You're still a very conscious being. People don't know that because they don't see it. They say, oh, he's gone, he's buried. But that's only the body, the shell that's buried. You, in turn, have choices. So you might say, gee, now what did I lack in that life? In that life, I laughed at people who are deformed. If I see somebody in a wheelchair, I saw them as less than me. I laughed at people who were poor and not as rich as I was. Maybe if I get born with some defect, some disability, I will be able to learn more compassion, more understanding. You see?
That's a very beautiful thing.
Yeah, and then I reincarnate it with that defect, see, so that I can learn. But the moment I am born, I forget that I made that choice.
Yeah.
You see?
Or else you won't learn.
But Burt, very good.
I believe these things, but how do you know that reincarnation happens in this way?
Yeah, well,
it makes perfect sense to me. It wouldn't to a lot of people, right?
I know. You cannot prove it to another person.
You know it intuitively?
Yeah, you would come to know it beyond a shadow of a doubt. It cannot be any other way. It comes to you not as something you've read, something you've studied. It's just, it cannot be any other way. If you see the flowers in spring, they're gone in winter, boop, they come up almost by themselves next spring.
Yeah.
You see, everything reincarnates. Everything is a cycle. The earth rotating around the sun.
Yeah.
You see, it creates the seasons, it creates the calendar time, but nothing is happening. It's just a circle. You see? So your body is a baby, then it is a child, then it is a teenager, then it is a young man and a young woman. The body is recycling all the time. It's reincarnating, actually, but it is so continuous
that we don't realize it.
That you don't realize it is happening. So, but when the body drops, it seems so final. But you see, we just don't have just a physical form. There is an ethereal form, an astral form, a mental form, many other forms that actually sustain us as we move into more and more spirit. You see? So now you might say, okay, how do you know this? It makes me laugh because we cannot prove it to another.
Yeah.
But we can discuss it. I can say it like it is because I know it to be a fact. When a person is ready, their heart is open, they're totally open, then they begin to feel it.
It's like the mind speaking to the heart. It doesn't know. It does not. It's not perfect.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Now you cannot prove these things. You cannot even prove the fact that you know you exist.
Yeah, I think so.
But you cannot prove it to somebody else.
No, I can't.
No. Yeah. So it's the same thing.
Very good.